Hello, y'all. So this video is to talk about yesterday. Alright, so I got some information wrong, This the bus driver from that incident that happened a few days ago. I don't remember if it was Tuesday or Wednesday, or was it Monday or Tuesday? I don't remember what day it was, with the man who called the police on me again. So anyway, I thought that the bus driver, I guess the bus driver just didn't want to get involved, period. I guess, but I thought he was a young kid, but he has some gray hair and he has gold teeth. And come to find out, the bus driver's from New Orleans. So yesterday he got on the bus when they changed drivers, and he got on the bus and he was excited to see me. And I apologized. I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean any trouble from the other day. And so he told me, don't worry, that I have nothing to be sorry about, and don't worry about anything, because he told me that the man who follows me around, he said, yeah, I know that. He said, yeah, I know him. And so he said that the man was racist and heavily biased and racist and very just rude. So he told me just ignore the man, But it's like everybody's saying ignore him, stay away from him. It's like when I gotta take that last bus, he's still there. If I try to alter my times, I tried everything in the book. This man is still here before I show up. And then hiding, on different buses, I have certain seat preferences, because if I'll take mental note if somebody was soiled and dirty and sat in that seat before, or somebody put their feet and shoes in one seat, I make a mental note to not sit in that seat. So that's why wow, somebody took up contaminated the whole front seat with their filth or bed bugs or whatever. I take a note to maybe just sit in the back, or vice versa, if they contaminated the whole back of the bus. Because it's like some people who are dirty and homeless, they have all their bags with them and dirty clothes and stuff, and I hadn't showered in I don't know how long. See, I know my situation is different. I'm disabled and can't go. Even if I wasn't targeted, just with my disability alone, I cannot take the 5-minute showers. So I try to go where I can shower for as long as I can, as long as I want, as long as I feel I need to, and my shower averages about 20 to 30 minutes. If I had all my hair cut off my head, then I probably could do 10 minutes. But, me washing my hair and my face and all that, I do it every time I shower, and that takes me longer too, and I get nervous, rushing, clumsy or whatever. But I was, I sit in certain spots, and see that man who follows me around, I don't remember if I have video footage. I thought I did. Maybe on the other channel before it got deleted. Yeah, that's what the case was. Of that man, he will, and they said that's what a gang stalking perp tactic is. They intentionally put their nasty ass feet and shoes in the seats. But this man, he will take up the whole front row of the bus full of seats. He put his feet and legs up, and then put his book bag, that big ass duffel bag, that ceiling looking gay pink duffel bag he would carry around, take up like 2 or 3 more seats, and nobody ever told him, hey man, you can't be taking up all the seats like that or whatever. This man really delusionally believed that he runs Pensacola. Now he thinks he can tell the bus drivers what to do. He thinks he can tell the police what to do. Who the fuck thinks that they can tell the cops how to handle somebody else? And so anyway, um, so I found out that the bus driver was like, I don't know how old he is, but I realized with the gray hair he must be older than me. But I thought he was a young kid, and I didn't know he was from New Orleans until he started talking. The bus driver. So he sounded like tough and strict or whatever. I don't like it. Sounded like he wanted to try to discipline me. That's what it sounded like. He said, "I'm gonna bring this up one more time, and then I'm gonna nip it in the bud. Ignore him. Just ignore him." And he said, "See, by the fact that he keep calling the police on you, he building up a paper trail. So if the police, he said, so if the police, if you know anything happened between you and him, the police gonna take up for him since he got the paper trail or whatever." And so then I went to, go explaining that, I've tried what I could to ignore and avoid him, and he still, followed me everywhere and stalked me and stuff. And it's like, it seemed like I guess he wasn't trying to listen to either one of us, but at first that's what I thought he was I thought he was trying to listen to him and not me, because other bus drivers have done that in the past, But it's like he shut me out, but he didn't, do all this, like when he was talking, he didn't do the, but the other bus drivers, like one lady used to love me, one of the bus drivers, and then all of a sudden when he got in her head, that's when she started to act a certain kind of funny, and started cheating me out the bus fare and stuff, like the other bus drivers. And it's like, when he tried to lie to her on me and said that I was harassing him and following him around, I tried to explain the truth, and she brickwalled me and shut me up. And she closed the door and would not allow me to explain myself and stuff like that. So, anyway, yeah, that's what the bus driver yesterday, he told me that guy, that Alex or whatever his name is, that he has a paper trail on me. But see, I don't call the police because the police, example for the way they treated me on New Year's, that they wouldn't allow me to explain myself, and then they allowed him to explain so many lies about me, but I wasn't allowed to correct things and speak the truth. I was forced to stay silent. And they would never listen to me or take me seriously. And I'm forcefully ordered to shut up. And then the female police officer trying to make like, oh, you have a college degree, so why don't you have this common sense enough to keep your mouth shut? Or whatever. I chose not to be quiet. Because you're going to listen to him freaking lying to me. But then I'm supposed to stay quiet. So that's how they try to bully me and abuse me and try to handle me. And then the guy police officer was, trying to, and I was not allowed to film or record what they did. But see, the more recent police incident, I already had my phone in my hand. So that's how I was able to film them. But, sometimes he'll threaten to call the police and the police don't come. But this man wants to make sure, I don't know, he is like hell bent on wanting to have me just freaking locked up, and even not with just him. I felt like the bus driver was talking to me like I was slow with no sense, it's like he's not the only one, but other people say just ignore him, but then the other side of people say keep filming him. I called the bus station, I don't know, I think it was Thursday morning, and the incident might have happened Wednesday. I don't remember what day it was. But let's see. Today's Friday? No, it was Wednesday morning I called the bus station. Okay, so I think the incident happened Tuesday. Yeah. So it's like the lady that works at the bus station, like the customer service lady, her name is Jennifer. I think I had issue with her gaslighting me and playing psych games with me before. See that again, now those same people who you have to deal with, like those same perps, you know, why couldn't it be somebody other than this Jennifer person to pick up and talk to me? It's all, you know, but no, she was, and so like well, I'm glad she told me that they wouldn't ban me from riding the bus, that they couldn't ban me at another passenger's request just like that. You know, but she made it like it would be very hard for me to get banned from riding the bus. But he should be banned from riding the bus for following people around and harassing them. I think when he was flirting with those military kids that day, I think my phone, I don't remember what the case was. I think during that situation, I think that either my storage space was full and I was uploading the video, or I doubt if it was the case that my phone was that my battery was low, because we had just came from the mall that day, and the kids looked like they were about 17 years old. But like, why the hell would you give like flirty smiles with a young boy? This guy. YouTube deleted some of the comments. Like, you can't even say that. I guess when you put it on a comment, YouTube will censor the word pedophile. But, you know, some of my subscribers had, you know, said soulless, dead eyes pedophile, or just soulless pedophile. You know, and this man actually said, oh yeah, that nut job is here on the bus. I didn't hear him say that till I went back and looked back at the video. Now, who's the nut? If you're an older man creepily following around a female, you know, they tell me ignore him, and then he just come fucking with me for no reason. Like, the moment he see my face, and then he called the police, like he want to get revenge or something like that, you know. So, I mean, I've been having thoughts of, like, wishing I could buy a bat and beat him upside the head with it. But I don't have the guts or the courage to do something like that. But I just want him to fucking go away and leave me the hell alone. You know, he left me alone the whole time I was by Janet and the whole time I was here last month, you know. But because I was back on the streets, he was gone for a while. And then somebody must have warned him, hey, Candy's back down. You know, it wasn't until, because I was homeless from that Thursday. I did not see him Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. So then, that Sunday, I started seeing him again. You know, me and him probably going to end up having an all-out fist fight or something. I know, me being a defenseless, disabled female, I'm a probably end up losing. But it's like he trying to provoke me to violence towards him. Like he want me to fight him or something. And then everybody always act like they don't want to get involved, or they take sides with him and defend him in all things. Just like a Stancor Lanika situation, she will always, no matter how cruel, wrong, abusive, or whatever, she will always be criminally, illegally, and undeservingly glorified as in the position of right. But this motherfucker, I mean, people try to say stalking is not a crime. You can't go to jail or whatever, or harassing people. Oh yeah, that's another thing that bus driver said, that this the public, you know, he can walk wherever he wants. So he said, I'm not saying that he has a right to stalk you, but he said it's the public and he could go wherever he wants. Just ignore him, you know. So it's like, how come I can't go wherever I want? Huh? How come I can't have a car like I want, or my own house or place and peace? How come I can't date or marry who I want? How come I can't have as many kids I want? How come I can't eat what I want? How come I can't be out of debt if I want? How come I can't, you know, travel if I want? You know, I have so many limitations and restrictions on my life, while everybody else is free to do what the hell they want without consequence. How come I can't post what I want on my YouTube videos or my blog without being judged or condemned, or, you know, being brutally ganged on, you know? Or if I could do what I want, I would still have my other YouTube channel undeleted. So I'm going to see y'all later.